Hello and welcome to episode 7 of What If Civilization Started Over. And stars, I did update the major city map a little bit, so there are a few more major cities on here now. But anyways, on to the video. We are going to be starting over here as the pink Iberian team will expand as they explore this land here. Then they will expand into a lot of this land that they just discovered. They also expand up here, me up with this green team. Speaking of which, they are also expanding, and they will expand a bit further down like that. And also they'll expand further up into, God. Oh. They also expand further up into this area, a country I will not be naming. They eventually get to the Atlantic Ocean. And they'll move up into some of this land that they just discovered. Now looking like this. The pink Swiss team is also exploring as they explore a lot of this land here. And will also expand a little bit, but not too much, as they don't really feel like expanding that much at the moment, but they'll expand like that. If we move up, these two countries still hate each other. And if we look at the religion map, which I did not update between episodes, just know that the major religion in all of the Dutch team is this light green one. However, there are some people in there that believe in this dark green one, especially there's a lot of people over here in Great Britain who are going to do, well, for starters, the Dutch team is exploring a bit more and expanding into it. However, some of these people are going to come over here to Wales and set up their own country. And the reason why they came over here to Wales instead of just coming over here is because they just wanted to make their own country instead. So it will be this color here. So now we have a new Wales country over here. And they will be getting a capital, so their capital will be right down here. Meanwhile, the Dutch, not the Dutch, the Danish are also exploring a bit more, and they're going to find this country, which in the last episode, some people over here came and made this country. But they're mostly going to explore south as they go back down towards the green team, which a long time ago these people came from the green team. They would then expand into a lot of this land. That was to expand this way a tiny bit, but not too much. The Dutch are also going to expand a bit more down here because they don't want the Danish going down and down like this here and increasing the border, which the border will increase, but now they still have land to explore instead of the Danish trying to cut them off. They're also going to explore a bit. And now they look something like that. Meanwhile, these two are continuing to work together to explore Scandinavia, so they're going like this. And then they will both be taking the land that they claim of this, so like that. And if we come down here to this country that formed in the last episode, they are also going to be expanding a bit as they explore some of this land, and they'll move a bit over here, but they're mostly going to explore and move up here into Lithuania and Latvia. And they even discover Estonia. Then they claim all of this land here. With this, we come down to the Ukrainian Black Sea country, which over here there's going to be a breakaway. Actually, wait, is this? Okay, now it's different from that. This country down here is going to break away. And they're going to put their capital at this major city here, where Istanbul / Constantinople is in real life. And in this universe, it is called Istanbul. I combined the two names. Anyways, they're going to then explore along here and along over here. Expand a bit. They'll expand a little bit over here, but they're mostly going to expand down here. And then meet up with the Greeks down here. And the Greeks are also going to expand a bit. And these two countries don't really like each other because they both want this land here. But for now, nothing is going to happen other than them both expanding a bit. And the Greeks are also going to expand a tiny bit up over here, but not too much, as they go like that. Anyways, now we're going to go down here to these two, where the Lime team and blue team down here are going to meet up. And then the green team is going to move into this land here, as the blue team takes this land here. They also move down into this land that they explored. Anyways, now we're going to come over here to Japan, who is continuing to explore throughout Japan as they explore up here, and then Meanwhile, this country up here is also exploring as they explore this island. Eventually, all of Japan is discovered by Japan and the other country. And Japan is going to take all of this, while this country takes this. The Chinese country is also going to explore and expand as they explore further into China. Exploring a lot of this land over here. And they'll claim a good chunk of it. I'm actually going to claim a lot of it. And now China is looking like this. Meanwhile, this country down here is also exploring. No, not that. They eventually make their way down here. After exploring a lot of this, they'll then move down. As they move to all of this land along here. And they'll also move over here and meet up with China. Next we come over to the pink team, which is also going to start moving further into India, because for the longest time they've just been sticking to the coast, but now they're exploring more than just the coast. And also taking a lot of it for themselves, because they're the only one here at the moment, but that's about to change because a group of people are going to... This guy basically convinces a group of people to come down here and start their own country down here. And so this country is going to be a darkish grey color. It will start over here in Sri Lanka, but will expand a bit further out like that, taking a lot of the southern Indian coast. And with that, they're going to need a capital, so the capital will be right... What's going on? Right there, in the center of the island. Next up, we come to this purple Sinai country, who's continuing to explore upwards and a bit more into Egypt along with the yellow team. And also the lime team is also exploring a bit more. They will expand a little bit more into here, but not much at the moment. They'll also expand up like this a little bit, but they aren't doing much expansion for now, as they're mostly trying to strengthen up to go to war with the red team. The yellow team down here is going to try to stop the red team, however, from expanding further down here. However, the red team is going to expand like this. The yellow team is going to make its move as it cuts them off over here, and eventually cuts them completely off from expanding down here. And now if the red team wanted to expand further in here, they would have to go to war with the yellow team, which would mean war with the entire square alliance. Anyways, now we're going to come down here to South Africa, where they're continuing to explore this land here. And we're going to see a new country just form right here. This is going to anger the blue team who wanted to take more coastline, so they're going to invade them. However, then they're going to get invaded by both this pink country here, who stretches up in here because they want this land here, and also this country over here, who invade in and go like this and gets pretty close to the capital quickly. If that was not bad enough already, the orange team decides to get in as they want some land back, so they will invade through here, take back their coastline. With this, the blue team is going to get pushed out of the yellow lemon team, who will then push into them a little bit. And then eventually every team will agree to peace with the orange team getting this. And with that, they're also going to take a small bit of land over here. That's the legend map. Can we see major cities? This is it, right? Oh, this is it. Okay, there's no non-capital major cities here. This country will get this. This country will get this. And this country will get this. However, this country is then going to experience a breakaway up here. And while that's happening, this country here is going to invade into them. Up over here and take this land here. As this one decides to invade and try to take the coastline down here. With this, the orange team will also now join in. As they take this land here, and then eventually, similar to the blue team, these countries are going to agree a peace, but take some land, and this team here will even take some land up here. So that's what happened over here. Now I need to get capitals for these new countries here. So this one's capital will be, that's too small, will be right there, and your capital will be right there. Oh, also this green team here is going to expand a tiny bit. However, if you thought that Sri Lanka was the only island country forming in this, you would be wrong, as another, as a group of people led by someone named Hunter is going to go down here, get on a boat, and find Cyprus and set up a country. Along with this, they're also going to start a new religion that believes that the Hunter guy that brought them here is actually a prophet, and they should listen to him, and that's why they followed him here. And with that, these countries around here are going to explore more of this. And then this purple country is going to expand into some of this land to get back at the land that they lost, so they'll expand down over here. And undo and turn the tolerance down because it's there. They're going to expand down over here to a lot of this land here. They're also going to explore a little bit over here. Expand into some of that, so now they look like that. Over here, this part of this country is going to break away. As they feel like, as these people want to explore more of the Caspian Sea, while this country here wants to explore out this way, and also up over here, so. But they start exploring out this way, and that's going to lead to, with a little bit of secret help from the red team, there's going to be a breakaway over here. Wait, actually, I just realized that there's okay, there's nothing, there's no provinces in these breakaway areas yet, that's good. Because when I was looking at this layer, I realized that there was a small bit of this country here in these provinces because I forgot about that. However, we can turn that off. And then this country's capital is going to be right there, and this one's capital will be right there. However, all of these countries do want to explore just different land, so this country out here will explore first, as they were already doing that. And the red team is also going to do some exploring as they go up like this. The red team will claim all this land here. And then this country will claim all this land here. Mostly so they can stop the red team from expanding further up here, but they could just go around like there. Speaking of which, this area is explored not by the red team, but actually by this team, who will expand a tiny bit more that way, but not too much. Looking something like that now. And this country is also going to continue to explore around the Caspian Sea. I'm going to go up. then around this here. I also expand a tiny bit out this way, but not too much, as they mostly want to explore further up this way. And this country, along with the purple team, are going to split this land here like this. Now having an actual border. This so they can set up trade routes, which I'll probably be making that later between episodes. If not between these episodes, then probably between the next 2 episodes. Oh wait, Cyprus needs capital still, so their capital will be right there. And before I forget, any more countries getting capitals? I don't think so. Anyways, this country also wanted to expand a bit, so what color? So they're going to expand further up this way. And a lot of the people, the government of this country is actually made out of criminals who were kidnapping people from this country and taking them down to the Red Country to be slaves. So that's part of the reason why the Red Country helped them break away. That was kind of like their payment, was their own country. They're going to expand up this way. Along with that, them existing could cut off the purple country from expanding further this way. But now, for now, that's all they're going to expand. And with that, we have reached the end of the video, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.